Okay, we're back, and we're going to pick up where we left off with the legs, the Gottlieb 31-inch metal legs. As you can see, I have them stacked together now, awaiting their shipment overseas. So I even put a little label on there for Bill, so he can recognize that they're his one-of-a-kind special original legs there. They're magnificent condition, so we want to get them to him safely. We'll identify them. And as you can see, I want to just let you know a couple things here that you might need to know, Billy. It's the end of the line here. It's 2 days and you'll have your game on its way. So I just want to show you a couple things. You're going to need a tubing bender. I'm sorry. You're going to need a switch bender. As you can see, I have 3 of them. I have 3 of them because you buy them all the same, but I have 3 and I open them up for different widths of the switches. Some switches are thicker than others, and I have 3 of them. You're also going to need some of these little emery board files that Steve Young sells at Pinball Resource, along with these switch benders. And I have a little stick that I use to pick at the switches so I can clean them or look at switches when I'm inspecting them for any kind of imperfections that need to be recalibrated. A little ignition wrench, that's for take the plastics off with the metal acorn. I also keep a lot of this other stuff on hand, all types of bulbs and solder. And you're going to need to solder, so soldering is my fun part. I love soldering. I like doing a lot of things, so you're going to need stuff like that. Here's a soldering station I use. You're going to need probably a headset like that so you can see the switches. And let me show you what else you're going to need. Maybe. I doubt it, but we'll show you what I have in stock here on hand to work on the games. Well, I worked on over 160 machines, so I accumulated all types of things that I use. These are great. These little pullers here. Small needle noses are great. And all types of sockets and nut drivers and ignition wrenches. And this removes light bulbs, 55 GE 55 light bulbs. Here I'm finding a file. I was probably looking for that. That's a nice metal file. I'm going to put that over here where I can see it. And I have other things in here that are of use. So, of course, inside we have a lot of tools and stuff that you need for the games, but I needed all this stuff because I was restoring game after game for a long time. So as you can see down here, we're going to put this back into the other tool bucket that I have. I happen to have a lot of different size brushes that you clean the play fields with, and I have a whole container of other stuff that are filled with paints. I have all the paints here. This is my paint suitcase where you can touch up some of the games. I have all types of ink pens and colored pens, ink pens, flares and Sharpies and all types of paints and stuff in here. Over the years, that's helped me really make the games look really beautiful. And of course I have a tremendous amount of parts in the shed. all kinds of flipper links. Up here I have all kinds of tools that I use, and all types of boxes of stuff filled with little screws and things that you need when you work on pinball machines, especially the amount of games that I've worked on, near 160 machines. So I mean, here's some of the products that were available. There's the Super Clean, which is a great product. You'll read about that online as time goes by. And up here I got all kinds of books. When there was no internet, I had to make all kinds of books. I made all kinds of books from stuff off the internet. I made these notebooks and stuff that you don't need them really right now because there's so much information on the internet now. Forget it. You can see I like Cadillacs. I had a lot of Cadillacs, and I have them also a lot of years. I like the Lincolns too. The Lincolns are nice. Alright, so we're going to tuck these legs away now. I explained a couple things else that I think you might need to know generally, and really you're ready to go. The game's going to come. It's going to be beautiful. As you can see, should be just plug and play. Just pick it, just put your connectors in the back on, and away you're going to go. Okay, so only a couple days left, and this is probably World Guard Part 35 or 36, not even sure, but we'll see you next time.